Well, hello, this is Sandra R. Blythe, and this is the prelude to release and reset, acknowledging your worth, walking in your value. Let's get to it. Do you know your worth? Because if you don't know your worth, you'll never be able to walk in your value. And as we go forward to this workshop that will be happening on October the 6th, 2025, I want to probe, I want to push, I want to motivate, I want you to think. And when we're talking about your worth and we're talking about your value and we're tying that into mental, emotional, and physical. So I don't want you to get hung up and think all we're talking about is weight loss, because we're talking about those other two spectrums too, or those two other categories, which I said mental and emotional. Quick story. I remember a young lady who was early in her marriage and she was overweight. And someone was talking to her about it, and she simply said, I don't need to worry about my weight because I already have him. Blew my mind. But what I recognized, this was a woman who didn't know her worth. And she had tied her worth into the fact that she had secured this marriage with a man that she was in love with. But what she had failed to realize is her worth. She had failed to realize her health. So she couldn't process this in a way that it needed to be processed. And so when I talk about your worth, this is about you. This is not external. This is not about other people. It's not about whether or not you secured a relationship. It is about you. It's about being healthy, not just physically healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally healthy. And we have to be very aware of when we start attaching ourselves to situations, to circumstances, to people, and we try to make that the reason or the rationale for what we do and what we don't do. What I want you to do this week, I want you to assess and evaluate where you are. Do you know your worth? Because if you do not know your worth, you can never walk in your value. So I want you to assess, where are you emotionally? Where are you mentally? Where are you physically? And if it falls in that ballpark of weight loss, let's keep having that conversation, because there's something holding you back. There's something that you haven't processed. There's something that you're not being honest with yourself about. But in order for you to be healthy, and I want you to listen to that, healthy. I didn't say in order for you to be cute. I didn't say in order for you to be thin. I didn't say in order for you to be accepted by other people. I said in order for you to be healthy, you have to know your worth so that you'll be able to walk in your value. And that will help you move to that next level of doing those things that will be beneficial for you. My name is Sandra R. Blythe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon with another prelude. Bye.